Sometimes you need to escape reality and live the simple life. And in the winter, there's no better way to do that than by going bothy hunting. Good afternoon. It's currently Wednesday the 28th of February and I've decided to come out for my first ever solo bothy camp out. I'm just hoping that because it's winter, it's February, it's a rainy day today and it's midweek that nobody is gonna come and find me in the night. So I forgot to bring bungee cords, but do you think this will work? I've done the bottom straps crisscrossed over and then pulled the elastic bits. Well, it didn't fall off putting it on, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. It's not raining at the moment, which I'm so happy about because it's been raining the whole day and I really wanted to come out on kind of a worse weather day so that the possibility of other people being at the bothy would be decreased even more. Car's locked. Alright, let's get going. So this is me at the car park down here in the woods. And then I'll just be following the trail up to Grwyne Fawr, and then you just come past the reservoir there. The bothy is just there. It's a really, really beautiful area here. It's right in the middle of the Black Mountain range, which is the eastern side of the Brecon Beacons National Park. I've been around here a bunch of times now because it just blows me away at how beautiful and quiet this place is. And just like that, we get past the trees and open out into the moors. I just love that there's so many wild horses in this area. Everywhere you go around here there's wild ponies. It's amazing. What you do is you carry on walking down next to the reservoir. There's like a trail down here and it leads you straight to the bothy in, I don't know, 5 minutes time I should be able to see it. Brain is starting to overthink. It's crazy that I go out and do this stuff and the one thing that I'm afraid of is other people. Like, I'm not scared of the solitude or the weather or the cold or that I didn't bring something. Like, none of that matters to me. The only thing that matters is that I would just feel unrested if I was bothered. But even then, I trust myself to make good decisions and to follow my gut. I picked my way along the reservoir. The low-hanging mist was gorgeous, albeit ominous, and soon enough the bothy was in view.
But so was the one thing I was dreading so much. There was a person already there.
What are the odds of only finding it empty?
I had a decision to make. I could either stay here with this stranger, with no phone signal, in a mountain range far from any perceived help, or I could leave.
So I have been to this body before, so I knew that it was truly tiny. It's got everything you need though, a little table, a stove, and somewhere to sleep, which is all we're after really. Some people have donated some pastas, a frying pan, some spaghetti hoops, and then the sleeping platform is up this ladder. She can't see that well. So as you may have noticed, there are other people's things here, both upstairs and on the table, and that's because someone beat me to this body. There's basically a guy already staying here, but he has been so kind as to say that I can also stay. So one of us will stay in the upper bit and one of us will stay down here. But this is turning into a bit of a crazy situation. I wasn't expecting to have a guest, have somebody else staying in here, so I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go and split some wood.
As we headed out to split wood, it became clear that neither of us had the foresight to bring anything useful to do this task, and we ended up resorting to using the side of a spade.
Nice.
And as the hours ticked by, I warmed to my new housemate for the night.
You hit your head. This is my new friend. What's your name again?
I'm Chris.
Chris, that was it.
Chris has arrived here by bicycle and was scouting a route for a race later in the year.
Thank you.
With no signal or entertainment, we put the world to rights, opening up to each other about our lives and how we'd come to end up in a small stone hut on a random winter's Wednesday. He kindly made me a hot drink, as I hadn't brought a stove, and I took out my journal so we could play games of hangman, squares and battleship.
That's so funny. It's rigged.
What are we doing now?
Hangman.
Don't get old now.
Don't get on.
No, shit. 40s is like nature having a laugh at you. That's right. 40s is the decade of self-loathing, 50s just go on with it. Eh?
Oh wow, that's so much to look forward to. Thank you so much.
That's pearls of wisdom, I think.
Yeah.
It was gone midnight before we parted for bed, and he took the upper mezzanine while I curled up next to the fire, hoping the warmth would radiate a little in the night. In truth, I didn't sleep that well. The cold air had drawn in overnight, and once Chris was awake, I lit the fire while he made us a hot drink. I packed away my things slowly before heading outside and assessing the situation at the river. The day before I'd seen a pool perfect for a wild dip, and had given myself the challenge of getting in that morning. As I'm sure you can imagine, it was absolutely freezing, and I lasted all of about 10 seconds.
Get in!
Fair play.
Thank you.
I headed back in to get dressed and clear out the body, ready for its next visitors. And before I knew it, we were all packed up and saying goodbye.
Cheers, Daddy.
That was one of the most unexpectedly cool experiences, and I'm so glad it worked out that way. Chris, you are an absolute legend. You're the nicest person ever, and thanks for a great little body camp out together. That was really cool because the entire walk over here I was thinking my biggest fear is if somebody else comes along, and then lo and behold someone's already here. I thought I was going to have to give up the whole trip entirely. I was so sad about it, and then he just said, look, I don't mind sharing, you know, you're fine. And my first instinct was to think, absolutely not, I need to go home. It's exactly what I needed, because I was so scared all this time of doing bodies where other people would be there, and this experience has made me realise that there's people out there that are good and are going to enhance your experience rather than take away from it. Because I think if I'd have been here last night all by myself, I would have been freaking out, thinking, when's somebody gonna come? It's a really cool evening. I was really glad to meet him. So I've had a great night in the body.